Hello there, it's your boy, Tasty Cake. Okay, I backed up. I was one of the early bird backers for Origins, Masters of the Universe Origins Eternia playset. So, should it reach the $5,000 backers, I will get King Grayskull, the revamped version that was seen from Masterverse, with his appearance, because the original King Grayskull looked like He-Man. This one is now a black gentleman with his dreadlocks and so forth. And as for the backers of this first week, you back it up, then you get the figure. Should reach 5,000. As I posted on, which one I posted on? I tried to post on someone else's page. It didn't go through. But Geek Dad Life. These dudes are up at 430. So I'm the first one to make a comment. At the time, it was 2,297. It changed. It did change. Okay, it's now at 2301. That was my post. I changed it 3 times. Now it's at 46% funded. So, almost halfway there. And this is the first day. It did cost me a pretty penny. Yes, it did. But it's the only place that I'm going to get. I'm not going to get Castle Grayskull. I mean, if I get it for, $30, oh, hell yeah. 30, 40 bucks. Oh, yeah, no big deal. I'll get it. And regular price is 80. I was offered 60. I can still get it for 61.20. It's in the middle ground, but it had to be half price for me. Because this sucker's huge. This sucker is scaled to 7-inch figures, so they made everyone happy. They made for the vintage line, since this is bigger than the vintage line, it's like 3 feet tall or something. So vintage line, which I have a majority of them, I didn't go further. I stopped at a certain point. And my current Origins figures, which are mainly He-Man and Skeletor, with some of the ones that a couple I did revise, get revisions of, and a couple of them I'm just going to switch around, make new characters. Example, I do have Man-at-Arms I'm using for Demo Man, and when I fix that little ball joint in his hip, then I can be able to move the legs up and down again, and just clean off the black paint I've had on there. It's easy to do. Because trying to find a Man-at-Arms figures, I made a boo-boo. What I did was that lime green color. It's like perfect for the character. So I can fix that. So, and in my display, it'll be Demo Man, not Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms, I have the original one. So, vintage with Origins and anything basically of Origins, from Origins of He-Man and Skeletor, because I have just all these variations of everything, which I'll get to in a second as well. So, it'll be a whole, I got with 3 sorceresses. I got one at a flea market, no staff. One I did get off at Walmart, and one of them was from the Castle Grayskull set the guy sold me. Original Teela. I didn't get this Teela when she was released in Origins. I got Teela when she was released with Zor. So I have those 3. So, original. Not the first one. I do have this third one. So I have 2 Teelas. And I may or may not use She-Ra. Because it's, Horak is with He-Man, but in the cartoon he was with She-Ra, so the whole bringing the bad guy on the other side too. But someone put She-Ra's head on Teela's body, making it look like the blonde Teela from the original mini-comics. So, okay, I kind of like that idea. I like that idea a lot, but then again I may use She-Ra. It depends. I mean, they're figures. You can swap them around. But I'm going to have like all the Skeletors and all the He-Man. All the Skeletors, all the He-Mans. He-Men. All of them together. many vehicles I can fit in there. I'm talking big. I'm talking like I didn't win the Mega Millions last night. Sad, because I would have like, okay, if I won last night, if I knew somebody won, if I knew I won, I'd buy a second one, Eternia, just to put one away. But it'll be in storage. It'll be in storage for a while till I can take it on in all its glory and have that as the main playset. The good guys and the bad guys. Vintage Origins. Boom, 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 boom. Now going to the Masterpiece, Masterverse. Because it's just, it fits the scale, but I'm not into that scale of figures. I just got a couple. And that'll be just be on another shelf. So Vintage and Origins, because there's the same here and there, and like, boom, I'm good with it. So I put the price down. It was the price plus shipping plus tax. I had the tax go to Orlando. I had the shipping in Orlando. So, because every time I have something paid on Amazon, there's a difference because Florida, Orlando's like 6%, 6 or 7. Where I am is 8. So that's a little bit of a difference. And it's going straight into storage until I can figure out how I'm going to display it. So I did my part. Geek Dead Live has posted the time of the creation, 2251 backers and 45% funded. I posted at 2297 at 45, and now it's 2301, 2,301 backers at 46% funded, 2,311 backers, and this is day one. We're almost halfway to the goal of 5,000, so that means we'll get King Grayskull. I won't open him. I gave him in a package because you know to be carded. If they do something like they did with the He-Man figures, the 4 set which no one wanted, a few people got, but that's like I want one figure out of it, and I haven't bothered to look for it on eBay because I forgot. It's like when I was on Entertainment Earth last night, I saw figures. I went, okay, it's like $5 cheaper if I get through Entertainment Earth. And I forgot. And if I want to get it again, I had to find some more stuff to get that free shipping. It's like I had over the shipping. I had enough for 2, but whatever. It's not that important. I think I have the original figure. It's good enough. To unlock the second figure, 8,000 backers. We're at 46% on day one. I'm quite sure, possibility, because it's a month, we'll get the MOTU monster. But 10,000 backers for a UK character, I'd like to get. I put them in a display. If the figures are just like the ones from the He-Man 4-pack, you remove the card and take them out of the plastic, and you can put them back on the plastic. Card slides right to the back. That's for He-Man, and that's for CamoCon, I think. Yeah. If they do that, yes, I'll put King Grayskull at the top. I put Keklar on the bottom. Then I put the MOTU monster in a little corner. As you look at it, it's on the side, the stage right, where the castle is for linking to Grayskull. So I plan to have a very awesome display, which others do as well, because there are people that collect all the figures. And I still have vintage vehicles. I got some of the new vehicles because the newer ones are bigger. So there are people that are going to make this thing uber cool because they already have Castle Grayskull. They already got old Snake Mountain. They probably get new Snake Mountain because the heck of a lot better. Probably have Horde, the Fright Zone, but I don't. This is more than enough. I'm happy with what I did. 2,316 backers. I did my part. I'll just keep refreshing it. I can take off Amazon here. Big Bad Toy Store. one-day sale, and I don't want any of that. Elvira. Sure. Yeah, not that much. Okay, what am I saying? Just scoops. They want $25 for Leech. I could have got Leech for 17 something through Entertainment Earth in a damaged package, but I forgot. I was looking at that. Regular Tila, yeah, that's the new Tila, which I have ordered. Transformers Legacy. Lift ticket. I think I got him because he was a wrecker. DK3 Breaker. Okay, painting him blue. Yeah. There's so much stuff I need to get rid of. Right now I'm on the Masters of the Universe kick, big time. Oh my god, I could have saved so much money if I was on the Masters of the Universe kick right now. Let's see here. Just going back to my emails. I got notes here. So I did that. So I did the Eternia when I got home. Try to read my notes. He-Man ×3. Oh yes. So I got my He-Man figures. So I got them loose. I got this one and this one, the head. So this is, I bought separate head. This head is the newer version with the subtle blonde hair. And this one, I should bring up my camera so I can see what I'm doing. That'd be nice. Yeah. And this is the first release and second release. You can tell there's a difference in the hair color. Now, I have this one on a card, the US release. So this is a second release. I have a European release from Big Bad Toy Store. I'm believing it's going to be the funky yellow head, yellow comic book color hair, cartoon comic hair. But I'm not using either one of the heads. But, you know, this is the proper release head, which I have on the other card. This is the original release. I'm more like, when I sell this stuff, I want to include pieces. So if the European card has this head, I'll include this head. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking, since I have loose figure, yeah, I'm going crazy here. Loose figure, I have two heads, so two heads, whichever one you want to use. But I want to use this one for, not the 2000X. Oh, far forbid. I want to use it with the Viking head, because that's what been used. The color scheme was oh, I'm sorry. So much stuff here. Here we go. I may or may not remove his armor. And the head would actually fit the Savage He-Man, which I do have. And that's always an option. But I'm going to keep it an Origins line, so there it is. You know, this is a Masterverse head, and people have, you know, boiled it so the helmet comes off, and boiled the hair off a He-Man head. Origins to give that look, but you know what? I'm content to say this is my Vicor. This is Vicor. He may or may not have the armor, but then again with Wundar, he didn't have armor either. He was bare-chested. That was, Wundar was the second release. Vicor was the idea of, here's the body, paint his feet brown, but they gave him the silver gauntlets and a silver belt, no chest plates, because kids were playing with it. You know, it was just a one piece, and they gave him the helmet, no hair. And this was the 11th hour figure before they went to Wundar, which was He-Man, which is with the black pants, boots, no gauntlet. I don't think they painted the arms. Maybe they did. I can look at the picture again. I don't think they did. And there was no armor, but they used the armor from the vintage pack. Say, well, the black, if someone had it, you know, the black hair, put the armor in there. So it was kids. It was kids that were going, you know what, I want to do it this way. And so the idea here of, you know, this is Vicor, simple. He will not have the power sword. You know, I never got the 2000X He-Man. So the first version of the sword opened a certain way. Second version opened up a different way for snake armor. But I can see, you know, Vicor can have the axe, you know. Simple as that. Dude can have the axe. Give him something, right? And I do have something else. Don't fall over. Your stands are somewhere. Bought a cape. I think it was from the guy I get my stuff on Etsy from. So I'm going to play with that idea. It looks like with a cape on. So let's see here. Don't let the thing die on me. Oh, did it go through? Oh, thank goodness. So I did Eternia. I did that. Next week is through Mondo is Battlecat. That's $500 right there. They're killing us. And they said they're going to release a standard He-Man. I got the deluxe He-Man. That was my first uber exclusive, very expensive figure. Then I went with She-Ra the next time. Haha. So Battlecat has to go with He-Man. And if they ever do an Ultimate Skeletor, oh hell yeah. I gotta do the Ultimate Skeletor. Ultimate Battlecat. And yeah. It's not King Grayskull. It's Vicor, because he has a cape. So either keep him with a cape, keep him with the chest armor or without chest armor. Keep him with or without the chest armor, but the cape is definitely for him. Because Vikings, you know, need capes. So for me, I got my custom figure. I'm not giving him the power sword. Shield. Yeah, give him a shield. So for now, just give him with a shield, and because he's a Viking, he's a big giant axe and a shield, just not the sword. And since I have this extra head, what I'm going to do eventually, I'm going to say, well, here it is. Here's the 2000X He-Man with two different heads. You got the original head, you got the new head, and I'm throwing in a cape. So this is, yeah, I can't put sword in there because sword was going with him anyway. But that'll be my way I'm going to sell him. Say Vicor, 2000X He-Man, with all the parts. So do it like that. So I got Vicor taken care of. I'm going to just lay him down here. Got my wallet out. I had to order. Where are my stands? Okay, stands. Stanza. I can't stanza. I can do those too. For now, give him the this one, bronze one. There. Understand. Awesomeness. So I love it. I love it a lot. Power sword goes in the bin. Head's going to bin. Got both versions of the heads. It goes in a bin. Got both versions of the heads. Awesome. I'll sell it like that. Say loose 2000X He-Man with both heads and the Masterpiece Viking He-Man head with an exclusive, with a cape attached, included, maybe with the stand, who knows. So you can have Vicor, which I did. You can have 2000X He-Man with the first release head, or 2000X He-Man with second release head. All good. I'm happy. Happy. So we ordered Eternia. What else was there? Yeah, Mondo Battle Cat next week. I'll talk about that when I order it. And I'm hoping I can get He Skeletor. Yeah, they cheapened out. They didn't go with changing the chest armor. It's, you know, it's a toy. Someone can make the mold, and probably will. Someone make a 3D print, you know, and go from there. If they do that, I'll do it. I'll get the correct chest piece, the correct harness, chest armor. The head, yeah, it just used He-Man's head instead of variation being Keldor without a mustache with long hair. So, yeah, it's the chest armor. That's the main thing. It's if someone makes it, I'll go for it. But Battle Panther, taking Panther, which I had an extra one. I said I had an extra one. I know what I was going to do with it, and that's already taken care of. He's purple. He's not flocked. Adding the little stripes to him, black stripes to his body. The saddle is not. It's not green. It's more of a gray. I wouldn't say black because I did get the bootleg red Battle Cat with yellow stripes on him to go with my Anti-Eternia He-Man. Because I think it's different. Everyone went with black with red stripes. So, you know, whatever. I got a bootleg one is red with black stripes, and he's got a black saddle and black helmet. So as I plan, I need to be reminded of this stuff too. As I plan to bring Panther down and the air dry clay to Orlando next year for my birthday, because I have a porch to do it and no fuss, no complaining, just like humidity. I paint Panther black because the Argentinian version, he was black. I may just go ahead and bring down the one. Oh, yeah, I need to bring down two. Never mind, I didn't bring down two. Yeah. So I can bring down one to paint black. The other one paint black stripes on. Or I can wait to see if I have someone do it for me. I can try it. It's a toy. I just take a fine brush and just paint the black stripes on him. And the one with the black stripes, his saddle and helmet, which I got, the Battle Cat helmet from eBay yesterday. Just paint those like a gray. I know I got gray paint. If not, there's a Michaels down the road. No big deal. I go through all my paints, set everything up, prepare it properly. Because March is coming along soon. So I have my Battle Panther to go with He Skeletor, which I am hoping to get. On the Battle Cat next week. Yeah, that's about it. That's 24 minutes about just the Masters Universe stuff. So one more to look. 23:16, 23:48. So numbers are jumping. One day basically halfway done. So it would be nice to get Keklar. And if they do it like they said, just have it on the plastic and then move the card back up and on like they did for the He-Man and what's coming up with CamoCon. Yeah, then I will display Castle, King Grayskull, and Keklar. Because if these are... Castle King Grayskull is this 1 week only. So I'm quite sure everyone wants that figure. And not tearing the packages, just move the package, no big deal. Put it back in there. Everyone's happy. That will be because this thing is 3 feet by 4 feet in an epic display. Working battle tram, elevator, trapdoors, and more. This is a big thing. I mean, the big thing was getting Mondo He-Man and Mondo She-Ra. And next week, Mondo Battle Cat. These are big things for me. Everything else I buy is small. They just increase in price. So I got to start focusing on selling. Because my infatuation with this now, like, got to do it. Someone did their partner order 2. They ordered 2 Eternias. If, like, we were kind of hoping it would have been like $300, but people could say, no, it's going to be worth this much money. People don't shut up. They kept saying, oh, no, it's going to be worth... So that's what pushed it in their mind, saying, well, if they're willing to pay this much, then we're going to put this much. If you put it just a little bit less, if it was $300, yes, I would have bought 2 for the price of 1. Now one just sitting in the back. That dude bought 2. That guy got 2. Ordering, this one's on the fence, ordering 1 or 2. This and Mondo in 13 days, ouchie. Oh yeah. So I'm happy with 1. If I won the lottery, I get another one. Just put away. $23.50, and it's not even 4. And it's just turned 4:13 Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So I'm done with this one. It's going to take a while to load. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Then I have, let's see, 1, 2, 2 more videos to do. Yeah, 2 more videos to do. But that's it for the Master Universe stuff, so thank you for watching. Spread the word, and, you know, let us unite. Because, honestly, I was not, you know, I didn't get back into classics. I mean, it was like bigger scale, and the 2000X, I was like Skeletor only, and just didn't want to, because I was already into other things, and Transformers still continues on. Like, I'm not even into the Transformers. There's a few little ones, like the little core figures. You know, I'm trying to find one that's sold out. Pre-order sold out. So I was like, little ones like that, yeah, fine. They're displayable. There was a Transformer I looked at Target, and they went at $32 for it. Like, what? $32? I didn't even want to pay $20 for it. It's like $32. It's like, eh. Well, this is like, it's all in collecting. It's so weird. But, Doctor Who. Look at stuff in Doctor Who. I mean, I got, for collecting wise, because I am Doctor Who, I'm part of the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS panel. We see the Master Universe stuff back there. There, and TARDIS there. I got He-Man behind there. Got Star Wars droids up there, and the He-Man cards right there. Bucky there, but I also got that Darth Vader snowman I just got in today. Yeah. I don't know if I'm doing a review on that on my other page or not. Still haven't painted Slime Pit He-Man. Okay, that's about it. 30 minutes. Take like 2 hours to load a stupid thing on YouTube. Okay, thank you for watching. Please watch. Please like, subscribe, share. Let's bring in the ideas, because, you know, I'm talking about stuff. It's collectibles. I mean, what's not to talk about? Let's have fun with it. Don't be scoomy about it. I have my Vicor figure. I'm very happy. And with the base. Oh, I do want to mention, I am returning the one Flying Fist He-Man I got off of Amazon. The dude raised the prices, so I'm getting for the original price. I have the other one. I might return that one too, because I did buy one off eBay, and it's better than the two that I got from the guy for a cheaper price. I paid just a little bit more, not much more. Probably about, if I got it from Target kind of thing, which at the time Target didn't have it. And when I went to Target, I know I looked at it, and I swore, I think I said to myself the quality control was poor in this one as well. But the one I got off of eBay, which I thought I dinged my first one, it looks pretty much like my first one. A slight imperfection, but it's not. It was a paint over paint. It wasn't a dig and scratch. It wasn't paint ripped off or anything. So I was like, okay, this one looks pretty much like my original one, so I'm content with that. So either I'm going to return the second one I just got, the second one, or like I gave to a customizer to paint. He's making me the Leo Toys version, which was, instead of silver chrome, is just gold painted, red paint, and the handles of being black is brown. So, you know, may make another Leo Toy version, or actually make a battle damage version. Because the problem with the battle armor He-Man, the new one, is so stupid in how they did the chest piece, you know, instead of being the wide one like it used to be. The Flying Fist, you know, he's got a little white mark on his arm, like paint scratch. If I turn that into the battle damage, like the one in with the Battle Cat 2-pack, you know, that's unique. He's fighting against Skeletor with the Terror Claws, and he's got the whole Flying Fist thing. It was like, you know, He-Man can only do so much. I mean, maybe he'll be scratched up. I don't know. Either it's still in a package. It's just the paint on the chest was there. I can paint it. Do I want to make more out of it? I'll think about it. I got a lot of things to think about. So, gonna end the video. Thank you. Share what I say. You know, have people look at my other stuff. I appreciate it. And good night.